Hello. So, um, what should I speak today? I'm not sure yet. Um, Eat this. It's good for you. Mm. So, not long ago, I realized something. Uh, I think that is pretty valuable. I noticed that all my life was focused on me. Okay, so my primary focus was okay, how can I create the life I want? Okay, and makes sense, how can I get this? How can I get that? And just not long ago, I realized after watching a Tony Robbins, I'm Not Your Guru uh, movie, I realized that in order to feel fulfilled, you had to have a goal larger than yourself. Why is that? It's simple. When your primary focus is on yourself, you're focused on taking in life. So you're trying to accumulate stuff. Okay, how can I get this? How can I get that? And at first, everything revolves around you. So yeah, okay, how can I get this trip? How can I get this new video game? Um, how can I get this job and whatever? But if you get only what you want, if your main focus is only about you, at the end, when you get everything, you'll notice something. It's that it's boring. I mean, you have everything you need, and you can continue indefinitely trying to get this, that new car, whatever. Oh, allergy season. So you can, you'll just get a couple of other objects. Oh, this new shirt is on. Okay, let me get that. And it'll be this never ending cycle of consuming. And then you think about people who, when you look at people who are doing great, above average, and you notice they all have something in common. They have like some sort of explosive energy. Um, they they have this vision that is big. It's bigger than themselves. They're helping to feed other people, give them other services, um, improve their quality of life. And I think, um, well, when I look at them and feel what they emulate, with like what energy they emulate, I feel like that there's something more there than just accumulating stuff. I have this quote by Jim Rohn who says, well, it's actually Jim Rohn quoting Andrew Carnegie, and he says, when Andrew Carnegie died, they discovered a sheet of paper upon which he had written one of the major goals of his life, to spend the first half of his life accumulating money, and to spend the last half of his life giving it away. And he did. And you know, I think, well, this really inspires me. And I think that if you want to feel more fulfilled here on Earth, you better start figuring out how you can contribute. We are all wired to mingle and to meet people and have fun with them. And I think that if you look back at your life, the best moments were when you were surrounded by people you love, and that you knew how valuable you were at that moment for all of them, and them for you. And so this leads me this leads me to think that if you're not out there giving, you're wasting yourself. You're wasting all that creative juice you have, and you're wasting it on stuff. How to make how to feel more fulfilled? Give. I think this makes sense. I'd say first part of your life is saving yourself. Everyone was born somewhere they might have not appreciated. Maybe they did. Good for them. Everyone was born in a family, and I don't think all families are healthy. So, and neither, not, no, no I don't think there's one person lucky enough to have been born in all positive social groups. And of course, when you're young and you're in these social groups where, well, eventually you'll end up getting some bad habits or just bad mindsets or whatever, stuff that doesn't help you. I guess first part of your life is figuring out um, your own psychology, what's working, what's not, um, what is part of you, what isn't, what is genuinely yours, what are your gifts, because not everyone has was lucky enough to be praised and to be in an environment to figure out what they're good at. So I'd say first part of your life is figuring out those things. What are your flaws? Uh, what are your uh, habits? What are your coping mechanisms? uh, désamorce them. I'm not sure how to say this in English. Désamorcer. Diffuse. Try diffusing all your patterns. Break the chain, break your patterns. Set yourself free. Then give. Once you've saved yourself, all that's left to do is give and help others. Um, Help others give too. I think help others grow. And this is what this channel is about. Eternal growth. So as you notice, everything in life just grows, and eventually weakens and dies. Everything is submitted to time, and when you when someone starts growing, they have an impact on others who will grow. And humans are just this vast ecosystem. So if one person's in a society grows, it just grows around him. He becomes some sort of tree that will yield fruits, and people around him will pick up those fruits, nourish themselves, and eventually become themselves trees that will lay down fruit. So yeah, be a tree, grow and be a tree, and tell me what you think about this. Have fun.